Hey, I ain't even gonna hold you. Just so nobody ain't gotta call me Thanksgiving and cover day, just so nobody ain't gotta call you. You ain't gotta call me.
Rpper Plies. Algernod Lanier Washington, born on July 1st, 1976, and known by his stage name Plies, is an American rapper from Fort Myers, Florida. Before his music career, Plies played football as a wide receiver at Miami University in Ohio from 1995 to 1997. However, his journey in sports was short-lived as he eventually transferred to the University of Central Florida and later dropped out. In 2004, Plies signed with the Slip and Slide Records, a South Florida-based record label, after releasing several mixtapes. 2 years later, he entered a joint venture with Atlantic Records, marking the beginning of his mainstream success in music. Plies' breakthrough came with the release of his 2007 single Shoddy featuring T-Pain, which reached the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and achieved platinum status from the Recording Industry Association of America, RIA. This hit track paved the way for his debut album, The Real Testament 2007, which was a commercial success, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. The album also featured the single Hypnotized with Akon, which became a top 15 hit. Plies continued to build his reputation in the music industry with his second album, Definition of Real 2008, which also reached number 2 on the Billboard 200 and included the popular single Busted Baby PT2 featuring Neo. This track became his second top 10 hit. His third and fourth albums, The Realist 2008 and Goon Affiliated 2010, were less commercially successful and received mixed reviews, with Goon Affiliated being his last major release under a major label. Early life and background. Plies was born and raised in the East Dunbar area of Fort Myers, Florida. In high school, he was actively involved in sports and extracurricular activities, playing football as a receiver and defensive back for Fort Myers Senior High School. He was recognized for his achievements, including being crowned Homecoming King, voted Best Dressed, and graduating as the valedictorian of his class. Upon entering Miami University in Ohio, Plies continued his football career under the name Nod Washington. From 1995 to 1997, he played as a wide receiver, achieving modest stats during his time with the team. However, after transferring to the University of Central Florida, he decided to drop out and pursue other interests, ultimately shifting his focus toward a career in music. Plies' entry into the music industry came in the late 1990s when he partnered with his stepbrother, Ronald Lawrence Levat, to start Big Gates Records. Initially reluctant to rap, Plies' potential as a rapper became evident when Levat decided to keep Plies' verse on a song titled Tell Dem Crackers Dad in 2003. This marked the beginning of his journey as a rapper, and after the song gained attention, he eventually signed with Slip and Slide Records in 2004. He spent the next 2 years releasing mixtapes and honing his craft until Atlantic Records joined in a distribution deal with Slip and Slide, further boosting Plies' profile in the industry. Debut and rise to fame. Plies' first studio album, The Real Testament, was released in August 2007. The album featured the hit single Shoddy, which topped the Billboard Hot Rap Tracks chart and reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Another hit from the album, Hypnotized, became a fan favorite, reaching number 14 on the Hot 100 and number 3 on the Hot Rap Tracks chart. With these successes, the album was certified gold by the RIA in early 2008, acknowledging sales of over 500,000 units. During this time, Plies also made guest appearances on tracks like DJ Khaled's I'm So Hood and Fat Joe's Ain't Saying Nothing, further solidifying his place in the rap scene. Plies did not slow down and quickly released his second album, Definition of Real, in June 2008, just 10 months after his debut. The lead single, Busted Baby PT2 featuring Neo, was another commercial hit, peaking at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, selling over 214,000 copies in its first week. This album, like the first, received gold certification by the RIA. By the end of 2008, Plies had released his third album, The Realist, which debuted at number 14 on the Billboard 200. Later releases and continued success. Plies' fourth album, Goon Affiliated, was released in June 2010, despite initial plans for a 2009 release. The album's lead singles, Becky and She Got It Made featuring Bay Major, enjoyed moderate success, and the album itself debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200, performing better than the Realist. During this period, Plies continued collaborating with other high-profile artists, contributing to tracks like Usher's Hey Daddy, Daddy's Home, Gucci Mane's Wasted, and Young Jeezy's Lose My Mind. His versatility in collaborating with different artists demonstrated his ability to stay relevant in the evolving hip-hop landscape. In 2010, Plies released several mixtapes, including You Need People Like Me and its sequel You Need People Like Me PT2. He followed these with No Chaser by the end of the year, continuing to keep his fan base engaged with new material. Mixtapes and independent releases. From 2011 onwards, Plies focused more on releasing mixtapes and independent singles rather than major label albums. In March 2011, he dropped I Fuck With The DJ, followed by Aristotle in September of the same year. The anticipated album Purple Heart was announced in 2011, with Plies releasing a promotional single titled Just The Tip, featuring Jeremiah and Ludacris. In 2012, Plies responded to the national tragedy of Trayvon Martin's death by releasing a single titled We Are Trayvon, with all proceeds going to the Trayvon Martin Foundation. He continued releasing mixtapes and singles, including F*** King, or What, and Faithful featuring Rico Love in 2013. In the years following, Plies remained an active figure in hip-hop, releasing more mixtapes, such as The Last Real Nigga Left and its sequel in 2014, and dropping singles like Find You featuring K-Camp and Lil Wayne in 2015. His mixtape series Ain't No Mixtape BIH and its sequels kept him relevant, with tracks like Ran Off on the Plug Twice gaining viral attention, Public Persona, and Legal Issues. Plies' music is often described as reflecting a combination of street life, romance, and realness. Critics have noted that Plies frequently emphasizes authenticity in his work. Despite his success, there have been claims that Plies has exaggerated aspects of his criminal past to bolster his real persona. Outside of music, Plies has also encountered legal trouble, including a 2006 shooting incident and a 2017 arrest for driving under the influence. He also gained popularity on social media, particularly Instagram, where his humorous commentary on lifestyle topics attracted a large following. In conclusion, Plies' music career has seen both high points and challenges. From his breakout hits to his mixtape series and collaborations, Plies has maintained a presence in the hip-hop world for over 2 decades. Despite legal issues and critical mixed reception, his impact on Southern rap and mainstream hip-hop remains significant, with his legacy marked by an ability to navigate both commercial success and an independent path. Besides that, Rpper Plies has an estimated net worth of $6 million, which he has immersed it from his music career endorsement and business ventures. And with that, thanks for watching, share with friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.